Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, there you go. We got some enthusiasm. We're going to have you guys clap a lot tonight, so get ready. Get your hands ready for that. My name's Elena Lacayo. I am your host this evening for the Garden Open Mic. Thank you so much for being here. We host this every Monday at Bloom Bars. And I am a little bit about myself. I'm a singer-songwriter in the area. I have a band that's called Elena and Los Fulanos. We do bilingual folk rock. And I'm also an artist in residence here at Bloom Bars, which means I get to do some of the programming work. We'll tell you a lot more about all of the events that are happening in Bloom Bars. All are, of course, family-friendly events. We have a lot of programming for kids on the weekends, and I'll tell you a lot more about some of the other events happening this week. Who here has been to Bloom Bars before? All right. Who has not been? Everybody else. What do people who have been to Bloom Bars do for people that have not been to Bloom Bars before? We give them a Bloom Bars welcome. Oh, there's like 3 of us that have been here before. Thank you so much. Well, that's awesome that you all are here, and we welcome you to come back. We do, as I said, we do these open mics every Monday night. We always have a different feature, and tonight I'm very excited to have a very close friend of mine here. She is the lead in the Bumper Jacksons, or she's half of the Bumper Jacksons. Please welcome Jess Eliot Myhre. She's going to be singing some new tunes for us. So it's going to be awesome, but we're also going to have a lot of other performers tonight, and they've all practiced their songs. They are rehearsed. They've got their instruments tuned. What we need to do is tune the audience. So what are we going to do when someone comes up to the stage? So we call a name, and we're going to do a practice run of an applause, okay? So let's welcome Fruit Loops to the stage. I kind of think we can do better than that. I do. Let's try this again. Let's welcome Tony the Tiger. There you go. Frosted Flakes is better, right? Anyway. They're great. Cool. All right, so Bloom Bar, a little bit about Bloom Bars. We've been here since 2007, and we have been voted Best Arts and Culture Nonprofit for 5 years in a row, so give it up for them. It's really exciting. Also want to recognize the man in the boat. The man running everything is John Chambers. Give him a round of applause. And of course, Olivia is at the door greeting you. She's our volunteer, so thank you for doing that. If you want to volunteer with Bloom Bars, please talk to any of us about that afterwards, especially John. We're always looking for more help. We're all volunteer-run organization, so we appreciate any support. Sweet. Well, let's get started. I'm going to start you guys off with a song myself, and then I'm going to hand it off for some awesome open micers. So give me 1 second to get my guitar on. And there's more seats up here. Guys, I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. You look great. Well, I think my earring's caught on my scarf, but I'm wondering if it's a deal breaker for the song. We're just gonna go. So, I wasn't planning on doing this song tonight, but my band just released our first concept music video, and I'm very, very proud of it. Thank you. I'm very proud of it because it's not just about my song. It's about, I wrote this song when I was working on immigration advocacy before I kind of went into music full time. And it's a story about a mother who came to the U.S. In search of a better life for herself and to support her son. But in doing though, had to leave her son behind. And so it's told from the perspective of a mother that's already here. And just retelling the story and talking about, asking for forgiveness and trying to explain to her son why she did what she did, but also the guilt that's associated with that. So I'm really excited to talk about the video because we actually had this opportunity to, I pitched the idea to a couple of immigrant advocacy organizations, a lot of whom I had worked with in my previous capacity, and we got some funding to do the video, and they also connected us with this amazing woman. Her name is Rosario Reyes, and we feature her story. She's been separated from her son Jose Ramon for 12 years, and it's really, really powerful. She did an amazing job, and really, I'm really glad we were able to highlight her story, because this is a story that's very, very common in the immigrant and Latino communities, but one that doesn't get told enough to folks who aren't experiencing it. So this one's called Amor Migrante. Yo te amo de lejos, aunque no lo puedas sentir. Dejé el nombre en mi patria con tu adiós, qué triste sufrí. Ay, quiero darte razones, ay, por mis grandes traiciones. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me vine aquí. ¡Hey! Con tristeza en el alma a frontera norte corrí. Ya creciste sin mamá y te harás gran hombre sin mí. Ay, de pedir tus perdones. Ay, por mis grandes traiciones. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me vine aquí. ¡Hey! No habían más opciones. Ay, de sacarte del pobre. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Por ti me vine aquí. Por ti me fui, de ahí de ti. Que lo sufrí, estar lejos de ti. Por ti me vine aquí. ¡Hey! Thank you so much. And we have actually a special privilege tonight of having an old Bloom Bar friend come and play with us. So I'm going to have John Chambers, who's, I like to call him El Capitan, since he sits in the boat. He's the man that runs this ship, to introduce our first open micer. Can I unplug this?
Everybody, just put your fingers in your ears. 1, 2, 3. All right, that wasn't that bad. How's everybody feeling? Clap it up for yourselves, please. Yes, yes. Thank you so much for coming out. I rarely, for the open mic, I can count on my hands the number of times that I've come out of that boat to introduce people. Doesn't happen very often. It's going to happen actually Sunday when Kevin Sandbloom, one of the first people to perform here, you'll talk about that later. That's who you were listening to before we started this show. So we've been here, like Elena said, for almost 8 years, maybe a little more than 8 years. I stopped keeping track because it just seems like, wow. Sort of 8-ish, more 8, yeah. 7 was kind of like an idea. It was an idea without a building, but it found a home here, quite a while ago, and here we are. It's been an amazing, amazing journey, being a nonprofit that's 100% volunteer run and donation based, but most importantly, love fueled. This guy right here, Shane W. Evans, just write that in your brain or your phone or whatever, tweet it. Was there with me and turned the key and started this whole thing off that we call Bloom Bars way back then. He's been my brother long before that, and he's amazing. I could ramble on for days. He's traveled the world and touched so many lives as a musician, as a children's book author and illustrator. He's got over 30 books to his name. He's won NAACP Image Awards, Coretta Scott King Awards. You'd have an album if it weren't for the record industry that put him in the studio for 2 years with Randy Jackson before he got fired from Columbia. And that album sits in the shelf. Note to you independent artists, what can happen? But seriously, he's amazing. He's a force of nature and of humanity. And I'm just grateful that he's here on a brief stop on his way to Tanzania and then back. And then you'll see him again, but now you know the name. Shane W. Evans is going to share some music with you now, and then he's going to close it out, so there'll be lots of reason to stick around with all these amazing performers. Give it up one more time for Elena Lacayo and her incredible work. She's modest as an artist and Bloom resident, but what she's doing as a musician and also using that to really, just make a mark, just really, use her gift for a very important cause. So thank you for doing that, and thank you once again, Olivia in the back, and all those potential volunteers in the audience. Thank you. All right. Without further ado, please give it up for Mr. Shane W. Evans.
Sorry, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But I'm going to go over there. Hopefully everything works. Can you imagine going to work every day and having somebody introduce you like that? How's everybody? Oh, word? I don't think I need that mic. I know, but I need it. You do? I see. Check. Oh, man. So we have musicians in the room. If you're a musician, acknowledge yourself, please. Like one person, or what's the deal? I don't know. Exactly. Like, I should have specified. If you're a musician, snap your fingers. And then one musician says he can't snap her fingers. If you're a poet, snap your fingers. Couple poets in the room. If you're an observer, snap your fingers. Should be everyone. I mean, I could go down the list, but it'd go too long. I think I was trying to figure out if I should start with a song about love or a song about rainbows, you know? So I think love is gonna win out on this first song. I do this thing called the 41st day. Every 41 days I set a clear intention, and then I walk through it, like I journal about it, and think about it, pray upon it. But this song lyric is the caveat for the whole idea, so I'm gonna just get it going.
On the 41st day, I start to recognize the bona fide mess I hate and despise society's creed. We live in sketched and greed, positioning desires and wants over needs. Shameless crime everywhere. We got people in system that just don't care, pocketing the wealth of ours for their own. Some have mansions and some no home. Ahead of state turns a blind eye. Another state of an eye is a cry. Why do you ask, are we in this space? Is it a humble position we'll always face? Picked out in gold and shiny things. I speculate when the truth comes, it's not in gold. Prep your mind what they built to unfold. Why do you ask, do we go there? Without a map and direction to anywhere. No pleasant state, current place. Where do I point to the media to start the chase? Look within and not without. Stand up with me and let's all shout about love is a word we use every day. We don't use this word like yesterday. Time to recognize I got to bring it home. Focus spirit to be reborn. Present these concepts to your inner child, cause your adult hasn't focused for a while. Love God, love family, love my friends, and I sure love me. I love the fact that I can rise above. I love the fact that I can love. On the 41st day, I start to recognize every time I ask a question is why, oh why? One side says now it's time to do our part, the other side don't know quite where to start. People, you got to start somewhere, or you're gonna find you haven't moved anywhere. Rise and scream, top of your lungs, whisper like a caring mother's love. Don't stand by as the sisters and brothers die. Wonder why for your own we have to cry. We are all a part of a living chain, and everyone can be effective just the same. Pull your weight, it's your duty as a soul on earth to stay connected to God and to the universe. Don't let it end before it begins. Just remind yourself what's important again. Love is a word we use every day. We don't use this word like yesterday. Time to recognize you got to bring it home. Focus spirit to be reborn. Present these concepts to your inner child, cause your adult hasn't focused for a while. Love God, love family, love my friends, and I sure love me. I love the fact that I can rise above. I love the fact that I can love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. On the 41st day, I start to recognize every time I ask a question is why, oh why. One side says now it's time to do our part, the other side don't know quite where to start. People, you got to start somewhere, or you're gonna find you haven't moved anywhere. Rise and scream, top of your lungs, whisper like a caring mother's love. Don't stand by, sisters and brothers die. I wonder why for your own we have to cry. We are all a part of a living chain, and everyone can be effective just the same. Pull your weight, it's your duty as a soul on earth to stay connected to God and to the universe. Don't let it end before it begins. Just remind yourself what's important again. Love is a word we use every day. We don't use this word like yesterday. Time to recognize you got to bring it home. Focus spirit to be reborn. Present these concepts to your inner child, cause your adult hasn't focused for a while. Love God, love family, love my friends, and I sure love me. I love the fact that I can rise above. I love the fact that I can. Can you sing it? Love, 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 love. Ready? Here it comes. That's good. Keep it. Sing it like you mean it, though. Keep going. Keep it going. 41st day, I start to recognize every time I ask a question is why, oh why. Love God, love family, love my friends, and I sure love me. fade out. Keep it going. Come on. Love is a word we use every day. We don't use this word like yesterday. Time to recognize I got to bring it home. Focus, spirit, the big reborn. Present these concepts to your inner child. Cause you're adult, I've been going for a while. Love God, love family. You can rise above.
That was perfect. You did it.
This choir is on point. Well done. That was it for me. So next up on the mic is, thank you.
Another round of applause for Shane Evans. Sweet. Also, there's a couple of, for all those first timers here at the open mic, the Garden Open Mic, we have a couple of rules. One is that this should be family friendly all the time. So imagine anything you say up here, imagine you can say it in front of your 90-year-old grandmother or your 5-year-old son, daughter, niece, nephew, whatever. Just keep it all ages appropriate, and we thank you for that. Also, no cover songs. So if you're coming up here to perform tonight, all original material, so we don't get sued. Also, we are being broadcast live over the YouTubes of the world. So if you want to tweet to someone, hey, I'm going to perform right now, you can go to youtube.com/bloombars, right? And YouTube/boom. Oh, okay. No .com. YouTube/bloombars, and they'll find us there. We also keep these on record, so if you guys can go back and check out how you did, and it's really exciting. So that's why we're always using the mic so that it picks it up. Cool. Are we all ready for our first open micer? Yeah. Let's hype the room. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I'm going to pick at random here because I usually try to intersperse music and spoken word, but it looks like we're mostly musicians tonight, which is awesome. Well, we love the spoken word people too. If you guys want to sign up, you can. There you go. If you want to do some interpretive, I'm waiting for interpretive dance to come along. I'm really waiting for it. So if you guys feel moved, this is the place to try it. It's really pretty awesome. Anyway, let's give it up for our first open micer, Patrick. Make your way to the stage. Oh. Can you play sitting? Because it doesn't look like there's a strap. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Thank you.
Is this chair?
Yeah. I'll play without the cord. Is that cool?
Well, it goes through the. Yeah,
You gotta plug it in.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
If that's all right with you.
Yeah, sure.
Well, there's no stand. There's no.
I'll sit.
There's no. Is this your first time?
Yes, ma'am.
Please give Patrick first time Bloom Bars. Oh, the quarter inch. No, that's not the one. Oh, yeah. I just wonder. Oh, she turned on the. No, try it. Is it coming? Is this off?
Hello. How are you? I'm not singing, so is it cool if I just move the mic?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hello.
another round of applause. Sweet, that was awesome. How's everybody doing? We're still rocking? This is a really full room, everyone. It is very full. If people are coming in, there's a couple of seats still up front here. So this is very exciting. This is one of my favorite open mics in the city. It is my favorite open mic in the city, mostly because, as a performer, you always look for spaces to perform. And when you're starting out, especially like a lot of the spaces that are available are very. And if you feel we can get you on the list. Cool. Let's move on to our next open micer. How does everybody feel about that? Yeah? Let's give it up for Ben. I think it's his first time here. Is it your first time? First time at Garden Open Mic. Give him a round of applause. You're also going with this one, right? Yeah, cool. Are you okay sitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use your capo?
Yeah.
If not, I can get mine out of my.
No, it's all good. There's another one there if that one works better too. So.
Looks like it'll work.
Sorry, I shouldn't have unplugged it, I guess, but we'll plug you back. I think I turned your volume all the way down.
This is one of the fancy kind.
Oh, it's because it's for classical, so let's see if it works there. Is it
I think
working?
maybe I should try the other one.
Yeah. Can you reach back? It's too short.
It's like the first time I've ever been able to reach the thing.
Not around a lot of the Latin American women. The volume over here. Give it up for Ben one more
All
time.
right. All right, I'll tune this real quick. I will untune this now. Okay, that's close enough. So now for something completely different. So I know you said originals. This is an original arrangement of a song from the 40s, the Buchanan Brothers. It's called You Better Pray to the Lord When You See Those Flying Saucers. I know everyone, I can see your record. Saucers, it may be the coming of the judgment day. They're a sign, there's no doubt of the trouble that's about. So my friends, you'd better start to pray. They're a terrifying sight when they fly on day and night. They're a warning that you'd better mend your ways. You'd better pray to the Lord when you see those flying saucers. It be the coming of the judgment day. Well, some people say the saucers might be someone's foolish dream, or maybe they were sent down here from Mars. But if you just stop and think, you'll realize just what it means. They are more than atom bombs or falling stars. When you see those saucers fly like a comet in the sky, they're a warning that you'd better mend your ways. You'd better pray to the Lord when you see those flying saucers. It's a warning that you'd better mend your ways.
Another round of applause for Ben. He bent the rule, but it was still okay because if you play a song that's like really old, it doesn't count. I don't know law that well, but I know that law a little bit. Oh, he knows it, so it's all good. What is it, like 1973? Like chosen randomly because of like a Beatles song? No. What? I thought it was like the 70s. Anyway, okay, cool. Nerd time. I'm from DC. You guys know the like keep Austin weird thing. I was traveling and I saw one that was like keep DC boring, and I thought it was. I don't think it's true, but I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Is that really bad of me as a DC resident? No, it's really funny, right? I'm actually coming up on my 10th year anniversary here in DC. And yeah, thank you. My intention, and I feel like if I tell it to you all, I have to do it. So I'm gonna tell you all now. I'm not even sure it's feasible, but I plan to put the DC flag into my hair. That's pretty cool, right? I would really like to do a tattoo, but I'm not a tattoo person, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a crazy haircut because that's more me, you know. Anyway, cool, awesome. Let's do another open micer. How about that? Why don't we get some banjo up in here? Why don't you guys, everyone, give it up for Mike? Keep it going. Mike is there you go. Yeah, he does the run. Mike is a regular at our songwriting workshops, which I'll tell you a little bit more about. We do them monthly. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'll stall. I got some events to tell you guys about. So as an artisan resident here, one of the things that I do is I do a monthly songwriting workshop. It's usually the last Saturdays of the month. This month we're gonna have it earlier because I'm going on tour. Yeah, I'm going to LA. I feel very fancy about it. It feels fancy. It's actually really crazy. I like emailed one person, like the one musician I knew in LA, and I was like, "Hey, do you think I could connect me with some people and to like do a show?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I thought it was gonna fall apart at one point, and now it's like kind of out of control, and it's like one of the band's CD release shows. I was like, "Whoa, it's gonna be crazy." Anyway, that's gonna be fun. But anyway, that's not the story I was telling. The story was that you guys can come to the songwriting workshop that we're doing on May 21st this month. It's usually last Saturdays, and you can come and share what you're working on. It's all levels, so even if you've written a million songs or if you've written no songs, you can come and talk about music writing and the songwriting process and kind of how everybody does it, because it's kind of different for everybody. So it's really cool. I find it like a really fruitful experience to share and to bring up ideas and songs that I'm working on and stuff and hear feedback. So that's one of the things that we do. Do I need to keep going? How are we doing? Almost ready. All right, we've got some events tomorrow night. There's going to be a movie every Tuesday night. We do movies here at Bloom Bars, and tomorrow will be No Impact Man. This is going to be about. It's at 7 p.m. and it's about a family that abandons high consumption Fifth Avenue lifestyle, and they reduce and tells about their adventure doing that. So, are we ready? But come. There's also free popcorn, which is cool. Cool. All right, everyone. Give it up for Banjo Mike.
Thank you. Yeah, so as Elena said, I've been somewhat of a regular to our songwriting workshop, and the song I'm going to do now is actually one that I brought to the last one. It was a bit of an old song, and Elena has a bit of an uncanny ability of taking whatever it is that I really don't like about a song, and I don't even mention it, and she's just like, that's the part you're being lazy about, and you need to fix it. So that's what I tried to do. Yeah, you're much nicer than that. I'm paraphrasing. But this is the part I tried to fix. I haven't played it in front of anyone yet, so we'll see how it goes. Sunlight seeps in early in the morning, past your gravel through a ring of haze and dust. Spend these hours in fitful way, circling scraps of twine. Spend these hours in fitful sleep, letting them unravel away. 'Cause you're wandering from your morning Galilee. You're like a migrant bird that's caught in the wind. Streetlights come to dust, often falling new. It could be a gilded cage or a constellation. Spend these hours in fitful way, circling scraps of twine. Spend these hours in fitful sleep, letting them unravel away. 'Cause you're wandering from your morning Galilee. You're like a migrant bird that's caught in the wind. Now that you've slipped to your bones and landed on the southern shore, I know that you can stay this time. I want you to stay this time. 'Cause you don't have to be a migrant bird. You don't have to be a migrant bird. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Banjo Mike. I added the banjo. I added the banjo part to his name, but I still think it's cool. Is that okay, Mike, that I did that? Oh, awesome. How's everybody doing? Yeah, good. We feeling good? Question that this is not the next open micer, but I would like to know who Nadia is, just to talk to you for a second about your. Are you still here, Nadia? Okay, cool. All right. I mean, if that person comes back, let me know. Sweet. All right. Who's ready for our next open micer? Woo! This next open micer is a very good friend of mine. He is a former Fulano. So he was in my band. He played on my album, and he's here tonight to play one of his original songs. Please welcome Craig. Please welcome Craig.
Sure, you want to do Hello, everybody. Yeah, my name is Craig. Good friend of Elena's. I'm a Fulano Emeritus, as I like to be called. You got it? You good? Okay. But yeah, I wrote this song when I was actually discerning the priesthood, and I was living with monks, and I wrote a bunch of religious songs, and this was one that kind of liked, and so yeah. Glory to God in the highest, and peace to his people on earth. Glory to God in the highest, peace to his people on earth. Matthew and St. Mark went down to the park, saw the multitude of people and made some sweet remarks. St. Matthew and St. Mark went down to the park, saw the multitude of people and made some sweet remarks. St. Luke and St. John woke up with the dawn. They walked all day and walked all night, yeah, they didn't come back home. St. Luke and St. John woke up with the dawn. Walked all day and walked all night, yeah, they didn't come back home. And yeah, for 40 days, for 40 nights, for 40 weeks, for 40 months, for 40 years, all their lives, yeah, they saw through the pain, through the strife, through the blood, through the tears, through their fears, all just to share all the peace in their heart. Glory to God in the highest, and peace to his people on earth. Glory to God in the highest, and peace to his people on. Glory to God in the highest, and peace to his people on earth. Glory to God in the highest, and peace to his people on earth. Thank you.
No, Another round of applause for Craig Keenan. We haven't played that song in like a long time. We used to be roommates, so we would jam out, you know what I mean? Cool. Well, we're getting ready. Who's excited to see Jess, Eliot, Myhre perform? Her band just rocked everybody's socks at the Kingman Island Bluegrass Festival. You guys might have seen them there. They made us all dance. It was super fun. I was one of those super fans up front in my Bumper Jacksons t-shirt. So, yeah, you know, I'm a little overwhelmed. Cool. Cahoolin, you ready? Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Give a round of applause to our next opera micers, Cahoolin and Claire.
It's not gonna end well. So while they're setting up, I'll tell a story. So we're also big Jess fans. She probably doesn't remember this at all, but we actually emailed her when we were making our album looking for a bassist, but she was too busy with the Bumper Jacksons stuff. So we're really excited to hear you perform tonight.
We also saw her.
Plays bass. She plays everything apparently.
Well, who was at the Bumper Jackson Kingman Island set? Yeah, because that was awesome. That rocked out so hard. Don't let me forget that. Oh yeah, thank you. What's that? Yeah, there we go. Cool. So this is Claire. I'm Cahoolin. We perform under the band name Handsome Hound. Here's a new song. Anybody here ever been to Austin? Yeah, I know Elena has. Anybody here ever felt out of place? No? Nobody? Nobody? Okay, well, this is for all of you. The people here are strange. Shit, that's not the first lyric. Oh, excuse me. If all my thoughts are borrowed, I said if all my words are stolen, would you still see me tomorrow? Oh, would you tell me where you're going? She said, I am going to Austin. The people here are strange. They ask so much and leave so little change. They take your love and make you rearrange. So I think I am going to Austin. Well, I'm going to Austin. I'm going to buy myself a hat, a big old cowboy hat, and talk about the weather. I'm gonna look real different. I'm gonna feel real different too. Gonna feel much better when I get to Austin.
I met a man in Nashville. the clearest eyes that I'd ever seen. Said life was bouncing around and he was caught in between. And he said, I could really use a change of scene.
So I'm going to Austin. I'm gonna help to keep it weird. I'm gonna grow myself a beard and put myself together. I'm gonna look real different. I'm gonna feel real different too. Gonna feel much better
when I get to Austin.
Woo! Well, they kept it good for 10 years. Then on June 1st it burst at the seams. Ain't there nobody who's exactly as they seem? So I think I could use another song to sing. So I'm going to Austin. I'm gonna hit that music scene. I'm gonna let my freedom ring and write my mom a letter. I'm gonna look real different. I'm gonna feel real different too. Gonna feel much better when I get to Austin. So come with me to Austin. We're gonna buy ourselves some hats, some big old cowboy hats, and talk about the weather. We're gonna look real different. Oh, we're gonna feel real different too. Gonna feel much better when we all get to Austin. I said when we all get to Austin. Yes, when we all get to Austin. Thank you. Thank you, Elena.
Give Claire and Clahulin another round of applause. I thought they were going to do something with the jar they brought up, but the jar didn't play a role. I thought it was going to be like an instrument or a story. It's it's a jar with preserves, barbecue sauce. That's what you carry on the stage when you sing a song about Austin, right? They do barbecue in Austin. So I'm going to say something ignorant or something. I'm American. All right. Cool. How's everybody? Everybody good? Yeah. We've got just a couple more before we welcome Jess up. Is Nadia here? Are you here? Okay, she's not. So we're just gonna cross her off a list here. Sweet. So let's welcome. I think this is our big setup. So we have like a band here today. So, thank you for putting that in the in the curse jar. Oh, the band after the feature? Okay, the band will be after, and then Shane. Okay, well then we can do our feature now. Okay, are we ready for our feature? Surprise! You're coming up now. So I'll introduce Jess. I would have done my homework and read her bios and all of the songwriting competitions she's won, which she's won a bunch of, and she's also won a bunch of Whammies. They won Best Band of the Year, right? This year? Bumper Jacksons? Yeah. So you guys are in for a real treat. I'm really excited, and she is also just a lovely human being, a wonderful person. Please welcome Jess Eliot Myhre to the stage.
pressure, huh? Thanks, John. All right. Chris Styles, you're still here, right? Cool. I definitely want to get Chris Styles up here. Oh, birds are hard to pluck, just ask those that came before us. We crows like shiny things, just ask those with the diamond rings, just ask those. But we still fall in love, thank lucky stars and hope the world will hold that rosy-colored glow. Some of us plant our seeds, not looking to harvest. There's enough joy, just ask the rose. Some of us will never grow up, never grow old. Just ask those that tell us to do so. But we still fall in love, thank lucky stars and hope the world will hold that rosy-colored glow. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Oh, you hope that you wanna change. Yeah, you hope that you wanna change. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Oh, you hope that you wanna change. Oh, you hope that you wanna change. Old birds forgot to fly, just ask the man that looks to the sky. Some of us afraid to fail, we're afraid to fall. Just ask those that never tried it all. Tried it all. And you hope that you wanna. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Oh, you hope that you wanna change. Yeah, you hope that you wanna change. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Yeah, you hope that you wanna change. Oh, you hope that you wanna change. That you wanna listen. That you wanna change. That you wanna listen. That you wanna change. Oh, you hope that you wanna change. Yeah, you hope that you wanna change. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Yeah, you hope that you wanna. Oh, you hope that you wanna change. Yeah, you hope that you wanna change. Ooh, we still fall in love. Oh, we still fall in love. Oh, we still fall in love. Thank you. I want to say thanks so much to Elena for having me do this. This actually is like a really great challenge for me. I'm really lucky to play with an amazing band with an incredible rhythm section, and I'm a clarinet player, and so I never ever actually have to back myself up. So I haven't done this since I was a kid. So this is awesome. I'm also terrified right now. I'm gonna do a love song for you. It has a bit of a sad twist, but it's a beautiful one, I think. It's called The Adventure Story. An adventure story worth all the world in gold. We were young and foolish, and you were so bold. We crafted a love that young girls can only dream of. We spent our evenings doing things that made their mothers want to pray for us. Little birds whose race had just begun, grinning sleepless, drunk on life and love. You taught me to open my hands to the heavens above. You sat with me in the corn crop and spoke to me slow of the ideas and plans forever, all the places that we go. The little money we made, we'd spend it on each other. You were my best friend, and then you became my lover. Yes, we grabbed the spinning world by the tail, with my ambitious heart and your beautiful eyes. We climbed down its back with our hearts and our arms open wide, and we held our hand. Yes, we held our hand. Yes, we projected each other into flight. But like any other story, trouble found us and hovered over our skins. We were broke and restless. That mean awful hunger set in. And then the money we made, we spent it on whiskey and beer. The decisions we made, we choose them out of fear. I forgot your beautiful eyes, too clouded to apologize. We didn't realize, but we had lost what made us alive, and we held our heart. Yes, we held our heart. You kept your mouth shut, but I I began to buy. But we'll hold on. Yes, we'll hold on. I'll keep my mouth shut. Thank you. Chris Stiles, will you do one with me? Of course you will. Do y'all know Chris Stiles Bacon? This man is a brilliant musician, and he's so knowledgeable about so many different types of music all around the world. He also is one of the most accomplished collaborators I've ever met. So, Chris Stiles Bacon. We're just gonna do this, if you don't mind. And then like, it's pretty poppy, so like, think like a shuffle beat.
Okay.
Cool.
There it is.
All right. It's gonna be great. It's in the key of E.
Hold on, let me tune the beatbox. There we go.
She'd been suffering sages, sitting by the stove. Count your many blessings, learn to sip them slow. She said it doesn't matter who you love and how strong. I'm a beast come to burden, couldn't come along. Oh, money's only nothing, and nothing's only time. A hand so full of wishes, I couldn't hold a dime, couldn't hold a dime. Oh, but ooh, are you sure you're doing it right? Heaven help put up a big fight, and it's time to come home. Ooh, getting closer to shore, and you found what you're looking for. We was there all along. He was there all along. He was there all along. Oh, pair of bows are pebbles and glasses made of sand. Ice will melt and time will tell, but a man is a man. I knew I'd catch you bluffing, there's smoke coming off of your skin. Bring me, baby, to your lips, that you'd never win, that you'd never win. Oh, but ooh, are you sure you're doing it right? Heaven help put up a big fight, and it's time to come home. Ooh, you find it, say amen, and you'll do it all again for the rest of your lives, for the rest of your lives, for the rest of your lives. You wanna take a solo? Yes, pleasure is all we know here. Don't speak the language of pain. Take your clothes off ready to feel the pouring rain. Oh, can you tell me truly, oh, why does she not sing? If there is joy in life, why don't she sing? Why don't she sing? Oh, but ooh, found what you're looking for. He was there all along. He was there all along. He was there all along. Ooh, are you sure you're doing it right? Heaven help put up a good fight, and it's time to come home. Ooh, finally say amen, and you'll do it all again for the rest of your lives, for the rest of your lives, for the rest of your lives. That's Chris Styles Bacon. All right. Elena, how many more should I do? One? Yeah, that's great. You know, this is very sad, but a lot of the songs that I write, I'm not a proficient enough piano player or guitar player to actually play myself. I rely a lot on other people. So again, this was like a really great challenge for me. I'm gonna do an a cappella song for you. This is one that I wrote when I was working on a farm in Tennessee. I'll just leave it at that. I bear no fruit for you, my love. I bear no fruit for you, my love. I bear no fruit for you, my love. Yes, I grow barren in my own soil. I waited for you, but you took your time. I waited for you, but you took your time. I waited for you, but you took your time. Now I grow barren in my own soil. The June bugs swarm, the June bugs swarm. The June bugs swarm overhead of me. The June bugs swarm overhead of me. And I grow barren in my own soil. I bear no fruit for you, my love. I bear no fruit for you, my love. I bear no fruit for you, my love. Yes, I grow barren in my own soil.
Jess, Eliot, Myhre, everyone. Check out her band, the Bumper Jacksons. They are super, super awesome. So we got a few more open micers, so please try to stick around till the end in respect for all the open micers tonight. And so we got a little preview of this next open micer who played with Jess. Please welcome Chris Styles Bacon. Or do you want the steel string? We can use that one. Yeah. Got all of this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
okay. John's got all the stuff.
There's the stash. You know what? You still want to turn on mute real quick.
While they set up, I'll tell you about a couple of events coming up here. So on Friday, May 13th, which is this Friday, right? Cuban music in the diaspora with Jose Conde. So come on by for that. It's happening at 6 p.m. And then Sunday, we have another Bloom Bars family member playing, and he's Kevin Sandbloom, and he is one of the original Bloom Bar guests. Are you changing guitars now on me? Yeah, all right. Also, I didn't really introduce Chris Styles. He's obviously the most stylish man in Washington, D.C. I'm always like, you know Chris Styles? And they're like, oh, I think I know who he is based on the name. I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. I know him. Well, Chris Styles has also won a ton of Wammys, but I don't know how many or in what category, but I'm assuming there were many and plentiful throughout the years. And they're more than I can even talk about right now. But it's cool. You guys are in for a real treat. This has been a really awesome night of Bloom Bar family reunion. So here is Chris Styles Bacon.
Thank you so much. Yay. All right. Peace, my people. So, Chris Styles Bacon is my name. I'm from here. I'm from DC. So, my songs tend to be about documenting DC culture, man, as it flees. You know, unfortunately, but you know, you get all the stories through the song, and that's what's so great and powerful about art. You know, through the art, you can learn many things. You learn about geography. You learn about history. Everything is all packaged here. So, growing up in Washington D.C., you know, you got the trains, you got the buses and stuff. It's a 10 by 10 mile city, I believe, and you really don't have to drive like that to get around, you know. And I've been spoiled this way, you know, growing up in the southeast quadrant, east of the Anacostia River. So I'm from a long line of youngers that don't drive, you know. So my mama don't drive, my grandmama don't drive, my brother don't drive, my sister don't drive. You know, we just some non-driving folks. And so this song is based on a pedestrian experience. It's called Pedestrian. Right? 6'2", got the tall man stride. Past 25, look, I still don't drive. Shoes got creases if my feet get tired. Yo, I got the bicycle waiting outside. Everywhere I go, it's like I'm in the hike mode. Look, my stride sorta like the equivalent of flow. Joe better keep up, I don't move slow. Dipping out to a show, I don't take the park stroll, but I might catch the metro if it get cold. Umbrella when raining, cause I can't rock a poncho. I got a metro card up in my wallet, plus a couple of loose bills to keep a brother solid. At the last gig I did ballet park, and I took off my shoes at the door and threw the socks in. I don't drink and I still don't drive, so you won't see my fro on a DUI. I'm a pedestrian, messing with them broken elevators and steps again. But you know we down the ride just like equestrians. But you ain't riding with Chris Styles, nah, I'm a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian. They say I gotta start driving for my career's sake, so I'm at the DMV around 13th place. So I got a manual and read the first page. I didn't know pedestrians had the right of way, cause back around my way, look, them drivers don't play. Even if you got the light, you still get out of the way. Windows with tints on them, doors got dents on them, so if I got the light, I'm still gonna sprint on them. On foot when I kick it, never had a ticket. DC insurance plus a car, no you tripping. I left the DMV to push my feet to the limits, cause I ride a bus in a minute. This the Chris Styles way you're living, walking while I'm chilling. $5 fare costs with magnetized ribbons. I guess I'm a combination of Gully and Plus, cause I'm Grammy nominated, plus I ride the bus. I'm a pedestrian, messing with them broken elevators and steps again. But you know we down the ride just like equestrians. But you ain't riding with Chris Styles, nah, I'm a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian. Now I'm out here on a date with the skinny man appetite, so I crushed the plate. Ready to skate, she asked about my ride. Oh, you talking about the one that's parked outside? Well, it's all red with the yellow accents, and the brakes work great in a smooth travel. Look, her eyes lit up. That she Google my and steps again. But you know we down, I ride just like equestrians. But you ain't riding with Chris Styles, nah, I'm a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian. And now the drummer. Thank you so much, my friends. Now, if you want to hear more music and stuff with the collaboration that Jess was just talking about, the collaborations I do, I'm doing a collaboration with my good friend Nisharaj. We mix Hindustani music, so classical music from northern India, 12th century common era stuff, with beatboxing, hip hop, and go-go music, and it's going to be at the Embassy of India on the 20th of this month. So come down that joint, Indian Embassy. Good collaboration, tabla, which is percussion instrument, piano, beatbox, rhyming, Nisharaj on 5-string violin, and then banging Indian food right after the performance. So get it. Thank you so much.
Give it up for Chris Styles Bacon one more time. You'll see him again around town, I promise. Cool. Well, we are wrapping up. We've got a couple more here. So I want to get the process started for Inti Luna, which is our next performance. So you guys can start coming up here. Give them a round of applause. I'm doing a slow build here because it's going to take a little bit. So we're going to do a little bit of talking, a little bit of telling you about what happens at Bloom Bars. I'm going to move a little bit out of the way. So while they're setting up, I will repeat some of the events that I was talking about earlier. So this Friday, there's Cuban music in the diaspora with Jose Conde. And that's at 6 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. So come on out for that. That sounds actually really fun and cool. On Sunday at 9 p.m. we have Kevin Sandbloom. He was actually playing earlier before we started performing. It was if you heard some Joni Mitchell cover stuff, that was his album where he covers an entire Joni Mitchell album, and he'll be here. He does really awesome stuff. And then there's a poetry book release with Steven Zarans on May 14th, which is this Saturday, and that's at 5 p.m. Again, we do weekly movies here every Tuesday night. And there's also Yoga Share on Thursday nights. I mentioned earlier the songwriting workshop, which is on the last Saturday of the month. I know we're doing, I always remember, when's the Duke Ellington kids?
That's the fourth Friday.
Fourth Friday, we have the Duke Mark Meadows in the Duke Ellington School of the Arts. They perform here as well, which I just saw. Actually, Chris Styles took me to one of their shows, the jazz the jazz band performed, and it made me really depressed to be a musician. I was like, these kids are the coolest high schoolers ever, and they're like so good. They're so incredibly good. I mean, I can't even imagine being that good of a musician. Chris Stiles has some pride because he went to Duke Ellington. So, yeah, support your local high schoolers. Yeah, no one walk away. So I'm actually really excited about this. They don't know this, but I have an incredibly soft spot in my heart for Andean music. That's what this is going to be. Ooh, are you all right? Good. Everybody's okay? Yeah, it was part of the build-up. It's going to be Andean, right? We're doing Andean music? Yeah. Kind of. I'm so excited about that. I partly wish I was Andean just so I could play it, but I'm not, so that would be wrong of me to pretend. You ready? Y'all good? Ready? Give a round of applause to Inti Luna.
That's good. All right. Hi guys, how's it going? I'm going to introduce everybody really fast. So we have Xavier playing the bongos. We have Oliver on cajon. We have Cesar playing the guitar and singing. I'm Mariel, and this is Kelsey on violin. And we are going to sing a song. We're going to bend the rules a little bit too. So this is like a combination of a few San Juanito songs from Ecuador that Cesar has arranged. So... So, yeah, we're going to play a little something for you.
And I'm so excited to be here also because we were going to play one song. I mean, the song that I wrote. And I'm so glad that they came, and so now we are here. We're going to play the song, so I hope this sounds good.
We're ready?
amores hallarás, pero como el mío jamás jamás. Ay, amores hallarás, pero como el mío jamás jamás. Si tú tienes corazón, compadécete de mí. Si tú tienes corazón, compadécete de mí.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right, another round of applause for Inti Luna. I can guarantee you no one in the audience enjoyed that as much as I did. That was like, that's my favorite. Those are like my favorite songs ever. When I lived in Peru, I would go around and I would like go to the markets and I'd be like, do you have the one that goes like, do, 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 do? And they'd be like, yeah, it's just buy this CD. And that's how I ended up with the San Juanito CD. So, among other things. So, thank you guys so much. Cool, we're getting to the end of the night, so I want to thank you all for being here. Thanks, Olivia, again, for working the door. Thank you, John, for helping us with sound, running the sound. And if you guys want to volunteer here at Bloom Bars, please be in touch with one of us. We always can help use a little help here. So is that the intro music? This is a background for you. Nice. Oh, yeah, because he's down here. Cool. So without further ado, I'll welcome our last open micer here, Shane Evans. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Shane Evans.
That is high up on my neck.
Yeah, I'm a little person. I don't know if you know that.
What's up?
I used to do the like punk rock 90s thing where I would.
Shane, you want to do your?
Are you gonna go with Luther?
Oh man, it's fun though. No, I think it's you gotta plug. What do you gotta do, Shane? That sounds good though. Yeah, but then there's one that goes into the body of it too, so that's. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the one. I love the open mic because it's like a so I gotta sing into this mic, is that correct? Yes, please. Okay. Even if I grab my other mic, I gotta be like this. Technically, yes? He doesn't answer. Give a hand to everybody who's in the room, first of all, because this is a legit commitment to be in the room, whether you play or listen. It's true. I learned a lot. I went to Austin. I really dug that. That was really cool storytelling. That journey to the, where is this in the world? Where is this music coming from? This was from Ecuador. From Ecuador. That was a beautiful journey as well. And where is my man, Mr. Bacon? That boy funky, man. Like every time it's something funky coming from him. I love it. I don't know. Let me think here.
always believing as fate takes place without sight. We can all be united through love without the endless fight. As we think it together towards the blessings we share, sharing joy's emotion, take a breath of air. Cleanse your soul of toxins, stopping movement from path. As we soar here together at last, singing about soul freedom as one, singing to all God's children as one. Listen to soul freedom you'll hear. We're not all divided when we conquer fear. We're not all divided when we conquer fear. Together we can move mountains aside. 1,000 souls move as one, we can shift the tide. We don't have to speak a common language, we already do. So let's stand together and move, singing about soul freedom as one, singing to all God's children as one. As we listen to soul freedom, you'll hear. We're not all divided when we conquer fear. We're not all divided when we conquer fear. Change. We must all come together to help rearrange. Start bringing our soul freedom to one. Take care of our fathers, mothers, daughters, and sons. Give back to the motherland of peace. As we all sing, singing about soul freedom as one, singing to all God's children as one. As we listen to soul freedom, you'll hear. We're not all divided when we conquer fear. We're not all divided when we conquer fear. Soul freedom as one. Soul freedom as one. Soul freedom as one. Sing it, come on. Soul freedom as one. That's beautiful. Christoph. Come on. Work your way up. Jess. Work your way up. Come on. 1,000 legs move together, we can move mountains aside. 1,000 souls move as one, we can shift the tide. We don't have to speak a common language, we already do. So let's stand together and move, singing about soul freedom as one. That's what's up. Singing about soul freedom as one. Singing about soul freedom as one. Singing about soul freedom as one. Keep going. Singing about soul, singing about soul freedom as one. 1,000 legs move together, we can move mountains aside. 1,000 souls move as one, we can shift the tide. Freedom as one. We don't have to speak a common language, we already do. So let's stand together and move, soul, freedom as one. Singing about 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 soul, freedom as one.
Nice arrangement, man.
One more time for Mr. Shane W. Evans, y'all. You can come up, Elena. I'm sorry. This is one of those 2 in a row, rare moments of personal privilege where I just have to say thank you to my brother Shane W. Evans. Please check him out. Support what he's doing right now. His 2 books, Chocolate Me and Mix Me. He's on a world tour with Mr. Tay Diggs, and they've been doing everything from Today's Show and just everything. Just it's amazing. It's amazing. Now he's on his way to Tanzania tomorrow to do some amazing things, and then he's back. And I think he might be back here Monday in a couple weeks, maybe? Uh-oh! All right, so mark your calendars. He's going to do it again. Thank you so much, Elena, Lacayo, and all the wonderful things you are doing. All the artists who performed tonight, you guys were just incredible. Please come back. Honestly, guys, can we be like 100 as the new thing is, you know? Can I keep it 100 and say that this is not this crowded? It is not like this every Monday night. And the thought has crossed our minds that maybe something else could go in this place, just to be honest with you. But nights like this are a reminder that, this is the potential of this open mic here that's just open to everybody and anyone to go and share their gift and their creation, and hope that it inspires us as individuals and as a community to keep creating and sharing your gifts. So thank you for being a part of that. Please come back and support it next week. Who's here next week? Do we know? All right. It's on our website. It's on Facebook. It's pending. All right, we're going to work that out very soon. Thank you, Chris Stiles. It's good to have you back at home, as always. Thank you. Feel like I don't want to use the word proud because that's like, paternal, but I feel a sense of pride that you're still just rising, some growth. So thank you. Anything else that I'm forgetting? All right, until soon. What do? We keep blooming. Keep blooming, keep blooming, keep blooming, keep blooming. Feel free to stick around and meet somebody new, continue the conversation. We're just going to pull up the chairs. Don't take that as a sign that we need to, kick you out. Not at all. We're going to turn up the lights. So I know it's a Monday night, but hey.
Thanks, everyone.